Hi everyone, I'm at work, but I'm on a little break, so I thought I'd make a video real quick since I have been kind of neglecting my channel, not on purpose, just haven't had a lot of time to work on it. And I have a lot of notes. I have a lot of videos that I have coming soon, hopefully, that I need to get to work on. But I wanted to talk real quick about and this is coming late, this is late, my thoughts on the situation with Amberlynn, Reed, Emily, and Rachel, and the Discord and all of that, because I never really talked about it, and I thought, well, let me talk about it now. So my issues with it, my biggest problem with the whole thing with Rachel is not that, you know, maybe Rachel wasn't very ethical offering Emily money, and then not only offering a death feeder money, but then not paying it to her, and, you know, all that. I had an issue with that. Like, she should have never offered her money to begin with, but because she did, she should have stuck to that. She should have never offered her money to begin with. I know I said that like 3 times already, but the point is she did, so she should have kept her word. I'm glad that Becky got the money, allegedly. And, I mean, she showed us proof, but, you know, proof can be manufactured these days, and a lot of people don't really trust Rachel now. I don't really have a problem with Rachel. I just, you know, she needs to watch her mouth in Discords, even if she thinks they're private, because, you know, unless she wants people to hear her say these things, like what she said about Katrina and what she said about Charlie Gold, which was, and she is like saying that, well, I only gave my opinion. You called Charlie Gold a vulgar name, so no. But anyway, let me get back to the point. My biggest problem with the whole thing is not the private Discord, not the offering Emily money. My biggest problem with the whole situation was not that Amberlynn now has an opportunity, or what she sees as an opportunity, to be smuggling. That's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem for the whole thing, like her flirting with, saying she flirted with Emily and stuff, the biggest problem with that is it's in Amberlynn's head now that, regardless of how all the rest of us view it, in Amberlynn's diseased mind, she sees it as, I defeated a romantic rival. You know, she thinks she somehow defeated Rachel over, you know, for Emily's affections with the whole flirting thing. And flirting. I agree with Rachel that flirting isn't a big deal. I don't agree with her that other people do it all the time at work. I never did it to get ahead at work. And I've been working since I was 15 years old, and I've never flirted to keep a job, get, you know, promoted at a job, nothing. I've never flirted for my YouTube channel and or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure that Jordy didn't flirt with people to get, you know, get them appear on his channel. You know what I mean? I'm sure Snowflake didn't flirt with Emily or offer her money to get her on his channel. Maybe they did offer her money. Who knows? But if they did, we would have heard about it already, I think. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. That is the most annoying thing with this whole situation to me, is that it was put in Amberlynn's little twisted head that I've defeated a romantic rival. Like, because all she cares about is having a girlfriend. She doesn't care about the girlfriend. She knows nothing about love, but she thinks she does. She falls in love at the drop of a hat. And the really interesting thing in my mind would be, you know, flirt with Amberlynn and see what happens. See what happens there, because if you give Amberlynn even the hint that you might have a romantic interest in her, she's in love with you. She's in love. Yeah. So I'm going to go inside and get to work. This is just a quick little chit chat, and we'll talk more later. Bye.